Yo, what is up, everybody? It's your boy G, and I am back again. Like for real, back. It's been a minute, quite a minute. It's been some months, guys. A lot has gone on. A lot has changed in my life. That has kept me away from doing this. Shout out to JD for always holding the channel down and keeping things going. But I am back to give you guys the content I normally give you guys. Starting here with Murim RPG simulation. So we left off at episode 136. The season actually ended, so we will be wrapping everything up. It only went from 137 to like 144, so we'll wrap it up real soon. And then but yeah, regular schedule stuff. Everything's coming back. Yeah, I moved. Try to give you guys a quick little update. I moved, had a relationship change, all kind of just a lot of stuff, life, right? And appreciate all the support for everyone out there. But yeah, I'm back. I got a new setup, so everything should work out. Everything should sound better. Everything should look better, like overall. So yeah, I'm excited to get back into it. So like I always say, I'm gonna stop the rambling and let's jump into it. But this is gonna be Murim RPG simulation. Let's do it. All right, so we picking up where we left off at. To be honest, I don't really know. Jump back into it for the first time, just like you guys are returning. So yeah, we'll catch up and we'll figure it out. I do remember that Sioe was fighting that guy from the Mundane, and that guy was pretty fucking incredible. It was that team against team duel thing, and that dude was like super strong. Would you mind giving me 1,100 gold coins up front as a down payment? I mean, I guess I could. But why do you need the extra 100 coins? Just wait. I'll tell you later. He looks like he's up to something no good. Alright. Four days later. Master, a letter arrived from the demon cult. Is that so? Let me have a look. New letter, sir? You're back, Mugi. What's the latest news? Let me see. Aside from some rumors that Lord Gamma might be planning something, there doesn't seem to be anything particularly newsworthy. I see. This is exactly what I expected. When I became a secret warrior about a month later, I received a mission to assassinate the 5 pavilion lords under the command of the first disciple. But the situation is completely different this time around. Gamma thinks I'm dead. Unless Gamma manages to find another master at my level, or until more time passes, Gamma's options are quite limited. Plus, according to the AI, on this path that I've chosen, Zhongmyang wouldn't have gone to meet Guai-sama. In that case, there may be a slight delay to Guai-sama's scheme to send demon warriors throughout the Central Plains. That's very interesting. Master, I have something to tell you. It's about the mission you gave me. Oh, right. How was your meeting with the underground sect? I taught them down to 700 gold coins. Wow, how'd you manage that? The underground sect has 3 branches in the Zhejiang. I killed the leader of one of them for messing around with me. Then I held a little auction with the 2 other branch leaders for the price of killing him and a month's worth of information. One of them offered a lower price, so we sold it at that amount. Whoa, that sounds like just the sort of thing you would do, Mugi. That's Mugi for you. This explains why he asked for the extra 100 coins. He needed the money to pay for killing the branch leader just in case something went wrong. It was a dangerous risk, but it might also have been the best option in Mugi's situation. The sort of things I would do. Is that a compliment? Oh, of course. Favoritism and bribery aren't only found in politics, they apply to the lower class too. Whenever something goes wrong, people only care about taking a bigger share of the profits for themselves. But the branch leader thought Mugi contacted and probably provoked him first. That was pretty clever of me, huh? That's why he killed him, then offered a deal to the other 2 branch leaders. That must have surprised them since they make their living from trading information. They would have run numbers into their head pretty quickly and recognized this opportunity. In their world, even revenge costs money. Mugi used her own psychology against him. Well done. Thank you, sir. Master, this is the money I made this month. 280 gold coins in total. Excellent work. Thank you. Actually, I was thinking something too, Master. If we want to make more money, we're going to need to change our current strategy. Go on. First of all, we should expand our business. People tend to feel uncomfortable about consulting shamans, so we need to make the place a welcoming possible. I was thinking it would be nice to have a space where people can relax and enjoy a beautiful view with a cup of tea. And if we had more disciples to help run the business and tell people's fortunes, we could make at least 5 times more than we do now. So if you could just lend me 50 gold coins. What do you mean? Wink. This is all your money. Take it. Thank you. And I have something else to tell you, Master. Some people from a place called the Sleeping Dragon Gang stopped by a few days ago. Sleeping Dragon Gang? Yes, sir. I asked what they wanted, and they demanded a street tax from me. What sort of gang are they? I'm from a branch of the dark schools that established itself around here. But they're extremely aggressive, so now I try to avoid them whenever I run into them. How big is their gang? They're quite powerful, not only in Hangzhou, but throughout the Xinjiang. Well, they only have about 100 members, but those are just the leaders who give orders. Some people say they have over 1,000 henchmen working for them. Then they must make pretty good money. If we rob members of the true school, we risk turning the rest of Murim against us. But no one minds if we steal from the dark school. In fact, we'd probably be patted on the back for it. If we play our cards right, this could be a very effective way to make our business more successful. Plus, since they're thieves, they're probably loaded with special pills and martial art tomes. I bet they've got some beautiful women too. Oh, shit. Here we go. Here he goes. Look at this fool. Go straight on demon time, bro. Look at it. Look at these 2 panels. Look, like, it's settled then. We're going after them. Let's do it. More people are definitely coming in now that the place is bigger. Of course, you have to strike while the iron is hot, right? Tell the next people to come in. Got it. Wham! Ugh. Business is really booming, I see. Yeah, those people are from the Sleeping Dragons gang. That's right, kid. Your business scene sure seems to be doing well lately. A whole new look, lots of customers. Well, I suppose it might seem that way, but our actual profits aren't that high. You know how business is. One wrong move, and you could be bankrupt. What do you take me for? I've seen a long lines of people in front. You think you can fool me? You're absolutely raking in money. You're making even more than before, aren't you? You seem to have a lot to say. That's right. We've offered to protect you, remember? And like I said, we don't really need anyone's protection. Don't you understand how business works, kid? You're not the only ones living in this area. You might need the protection. But what about other people? Listen, people without anyone watching their back desperately need protection. What if a competitor tried to sabotage your business? Or what if someone ran away with your money or tried to bully you? Our job is to stop any of that from happening. Services like that cost money. Yeah. So you're saying that's some kind of custom around here? Yeah, exactly, a custom. See? I knew you understand. You people aren't from these parts. Outsiders like you ought to show some respect for our traditions and history. Stop muddying the waters. Alright, fine. We'll pay for your protection. You said it's 10 gold coins per month, right? Oh. No, you're way behind. What? We've changed our minds. We want half of your profits now. That's what we decided. Half? Why all of a sudden? It isn't sudden at all. Nowadays, things change quickly. You need to be able to keep up with the times. And considering how successful your business is, we felt it would only be fair to demand more from you. But that isn't what you said before. You told me you collect street taxes in a lawful and reasonable way. By demanding half of our profits, what kind of protection is that? This highway robbery. Unbelievable. Highway robbery? Dare you, little punk. Are you really that clueless? Do I need to spell it out for you? Nobody tells me how to do business in my territory. If you want to call it highway robbery, fine. Let's say I'm robbing you. So what? You ought to be grateful that I haven't lopped your head right off yet. Got it? That's how you're going to be. You leave me no choice. What? Moogie, master, you can come out now. I thought I'd never get to come out. I was trying to be so quiet I could barely even breathe. Moogie, do we really need to put on this whole show? It might seem silly, but we can't skip this part of the process. We need a valid reason to attack them. Anyway, shall we get started? You want to fight them here? Aren't there customers waiting outside? Then let's just not use our swords. Besides, they won't leave blood on our floor if we twist their necks. I sometimes run into punks like you who think they're real tough guys. You seem pretty damn sure of yourselves. But you picked the wrong guy to mess with, kid. Let's see if you're still so confident once you realize how we've managed to survive this long. I'll scratch your head and yawn. Okay. Alright, then let's sew it. We'll break their necks. But do we really need to kill them? Wouldn't it be better simply to just cripple them? Oh, come on, master. There are plenty of reasons to kill pricks like these. Think of all the innocent people who would have died if we let them live. I guess you're right. In that case, let's each take one of them and get this over as quickly as possible. Sounds good. Looks like we got a couple of wise guys here. You handle the younger one over there. Yes, sir. Gosh. Huh? What the? Did his head just spin all the way around? Yo! That fool moved that quick and like flicked his head. That's why it looks like a tornado around his body, because his head is spinning. Ah! Damn. Hey, that dude asked for it though, right? Did he not? That's all I'm gonna say. Did he not ask for it? But I think he did. I think he asked for it and he deservedly so. Digging. What is he digging? Oh, the bodies. Ugh, look at that guy. Look at that fool's head, bruh. Master, I did some looking around and found out this guy's name is Yujiok. He's not much of a warrior, somewhere between a first and second rate fighter. He's in charge of collecting street taxes here in the northern Hangzhou, not only from the Songhua, but all nearby shops within a 3-mile radius. Would you like to try? Don't worry, I'm not that rusty. There you go, master. It looks perfect. Who's the guy next to him? The one whose neck you broke. Oh, his name is Kwaram. He and Youngjuk work together. They're around the same level. So how exactly is their gang organized? Sleeping Dragon gangs rule the northern half of the downtown Hangzhou. They have 100 warriors working for them. The top 3 make all the decisions from the group. There's a group of 27 so-called executioners, or executives, who deliver various orders and commands to the low-ranking members. Finally, there are 70 frontline captains known as overseers. One of them is Bjomdal. the captain of the guys we're burying now. He's an awoken master and pretty powerful one. That. And what does the Sleeping Dragon gang do? Just collect street tax? That's their main activity, but they'll do anything for money. Some of them are loan sharks, smugglers. There are even a few human traffickers along with them. Jeez, I thought they were just a bunch of ordinary dark school lowlives, but they're even worse than I imagined. Robbing the wicked and reclaiming stolen money? Almost starting to sound like a true school warrior, fighting for the righteous, justice. Who would have thought? How far would you intend to go with this? That depends on the situation. We'll have to see how things go. We can't afford to draw too much attention to ourselves. By the way, if I kill Biamdel and turn into him, who will you disguise yourself as? Biamdel has a bodyguard named Jinso. I'll turn myself into him. Alright, now, just to make sure we're on the same page. Our plan is to keep eliminating higher ranking gang members and disguising ourselves as we move up the ranks. And eventually we'll reach the very top of their hierarchy. Yes, sir. Temporary lodging, the Sleeping Dragon gang's frontline captains. What? What did you say is waiting outside? Good joke, sir. Because he has something to tell you about the street tax collection. Collections. I wonder if he brought even more money than usual. Oh, there he is. Yomdal. Indeed, sir. There are rumors about a successful new fortune teller that recently opened a shop. Sounds like the business is doing extremely well. Yomdal's bodyguard, Jinso. Is that right? Let's send him in. You joke. Yes, Captain. What did you come to speak to me about? Not your collection date yet. Anyone giving you a hard time? You need me to assign you more guys? Oh no, that won't be necessary. Master, aside from the few hooligans we took out on the way here, I don't sense anyone else in the area. That's so, Master. Because when are you? It's Matt. What the hell just happened? That's none of your business. Damn. That was quick. I'll look around in here. Yes, Master. I'll tie up the bodies and put them in a burlap sack. Now let me see what they've got. 200 gold, 1300 gold, 300 gold, 4,300. Damn. They got 4,400, 1,700, 612. Brick was loaded. You have tamed the Liquan, the art of 6 harmonies. You learned the Liquan art of 6 harmonies. Return Nomad's powder medicine. You obtain a swan spirit herb. Obtain a great blue booster pill. Special pill, wow. Oh wait, I thought the great blue booster pill was a mundane sect pill. Great blue booster pill. Description of the mundane sect's 10 great treasures. Although not quite as valuable as the Sorum Sect's supreme recovery pill, it is nevertheless an extremely precious item. Effects: loses health and ki anywhere from 30,000 to 1 million. Wow, depending on the person. However, in order to gain the maximum benefit from the pill, you need a sturdy body capable of absorbing that much ki, as well as a Taiji mental technique and a strong mind. I think it's practically an elite special pill. Still there? Hurry up and activate camouflage again. Yes, sir. Biamdal Superior. Oyo Biom. Where's Biamdal? What are you two doing by yourselves? Oh well, Captain Biamdal has some urgent business to take care of, so he left us an urgent here. He left you in charge. Does that mean he left the goods with you as well? The goods? I'm not sure I understand. What the hell are you talking about? Have you completely forgotten what we discussed with Elder Gagnon? Oh, right, of course, sir. How could I possibly forget? Elder Gagnon is one of the 27 executives and a key figure in the Sleeping Dragon gang. Ah, to smack some sense into that thick skull of yours. Come on, let's go. Wait a minute. Why does your voice sound different? Listen here, old man. I got a few questions for you. So, you were asked to bring the great blue booster pill to him? Yes, that's right. It's one of the mundane sect's most valuable items. So we figured we could sell it for a good amount. Let me see if I got all this straight. Byamdal beat up and robbed some people from the Yangabudu, and it turns out they had one of the mundane sect's great blue booster pill? Yes, exactly. But why are you selling it back to the Yangabudu? If that's valuable, wouldn't it make more sense to sell it to someone else for more money? The thing is, this is a mundane sect item that we're talking about. Storm and the mundane sects are the two largest and most powerful groups in the Murim at the moment. And what's more, since a blue booster pill is involved, the mundane sect's master, Myongjin, has emerged from his mountain retreat deal matter itself. Oh. From what I hear, he's furious that one of his own sect's most valuable special pills is being traded and sold by a bunch of nobodies from the Dark School. If we don't fix this soon, the whole Sleeping Dragon gang could crumble. Really pissed off the wrong beast. I think about it. That guy Myongjeong that I met at the Jong family's estate was from the mundane sect. What was someone from such a famous Murim sect doing in a petty duel among members of a low-ranking family? Most elders would never do such a thing. Being that the mundane sect is so vast, I thought maybe Myongjeong was one of the lower elders in their hierarchy. That maybe he was just earning money on the side, but perhaps his participation in that duel has something to do with this. What should we do, Master? You already agreed to sell back the pill, right? Right. And do you know where this transaction is taking place? Pardon? Master, what are you thinking? We're going to sell the pill to them ourselves. Want to deal directly with the mundane sect? I'm not sure it's a good idea. You don't want to mess around with those people. Why not? Is Master Myongjin really that strong? What you know? He's one of the three most powerful absolute masters in the mundane sect. Some people say he's even at ultimate master. Ultimate master. First the great blue booster pill, then the elite Taiji sword technique. Now one of the mundane sect's three strongest masters. It's the perfect opportunity to see the elite Taiji sword technique in action. Gee, he's gonna fight him. Master? Get a chance to kill three birds with one stone. If I give back their precious great blue booster pill, I'll request a friendly duel with Master Myongjin. Then I'll provoke him into using the elite Taiji sword technique and showing me all the different moves. All I need to do is experience the elite Taiji sword technique's various moves in order to learn them. No need to track down a martial arts tome for them. We've already got something of theirs. How about we steal something even more valuable from them? That's crazy. Sleeping Dragon gang. What do you mean? Bam. Did you just say you've lost contact with Oyobiam and Byamdal? One of the Sleeping Dragon's 27 executives. Gangyong. Well, we usually hear from them quite regularly, but we've suddenly lost contact with them. See how unusual this is? I sent someone to investigate, but they didn't find any. Ujiok and Jinso gone missing as well. Well, those two can easily be replaced anyway, so I'm not terribly concerned about that. The bigger problem is that we haven't recovered the great blue booster pill. What the hell is going on here? Uchion. Yes, my lord. I'm placing you in charge of getting to the bottom of this. If you find anyone slightly suspicious, bring them to me immediately. Certainly. Who's on the move? Let's go. Whoever is trying to sabotage the Sleeping Dragon game, time to stop the bastards right now. Okay, buddy. You may think that. You can try that, buddy. Alright guys, it's gonna be the last one. I'm gonna do 39, and then the next video I'll do from there we'll pick it up at 40, so we'll do 40, 41, 42, and then the following we'll do 43 and 44. That will cap off this season. Alright. Let's go. Whoever is trying to sabotage the Sleeping Dragon gang, it's time. Oh, we already read that other part. I'm not rereading that. Do you think someone from the Mundane gang? No, sir. I'm very much doubted. The location of the Great Booster Pill is kept top secret. Even if someone did gain access to somehow, it's impossible to say who might have been involved. What about the underground sect? I'm sure there's no need to worry about them. You know how proud and uptight those mundane sect warriors are? They would never ask a bunch of ruffians like the underground sect for help. That's true. And who in the world could have done this? My lord, might it not be better to reschedule your meeting with the Master Myeongjung? No, if I do so, he'll suspect I'm up to something. We've already upset the mundane sect enough by stealing the Great Blue Booster Pill. What about the mighty Do-Heal duo? Do you think they might be able to deal with this? Damn. You're thinking of hiring them, sir? Or the demand of fortune in return? I know, and I doubt there will be a great deal of bloodshed as well, but I have no other choice at the moment. I'll just have to send them to bring back the pill. One wrong move could lead not only to my own downfall, but to the collapse of the entire Sleeping Dragon gang. Very well, sir. I'll ask them to look into the matter. Good. I can't afford to irritate Master Myeongjin any further. The always residents. Let me see. We've made 19,312 gold so far. Actually a fair amount. Considering what divine weapons cost a million gold each, still a long way to go. Still, we brought in a pretty good haul today. Storm sex. I don't know how to say this. Lao Hiu Quan plus 2 types of poison. 1 paralyzing and 1 lethal. On another note, I wonder how much I can keep learning on my own like this. Thanks to the unusual abilities that the system grants me, I can now learn new martial arts techniques extremely quickly. But at the same time, the system affects everything in my life as well, including my thoughts, the outcomes of my actions, and my behavior. I can't simply allow the system to push me around. I need to find out more about the system's secrets while I have some free time. I have to know whether I can use it to my advantage. But first, I need to find some more lives somehow. Can't believe a nitwit like you actually managed to pull that off. I just barely figured out how to do that in my 3,212th life. And yet you've already learned to copy it perfectly. Maybe there's more to you meets the eye after. 3,212 lives. I don't see how you could have gotten so many lives simply by killing people or completing some kind of special mission. I could think of only one possible explanation. There must be a way to obtain an infinite number of lives. Probably only possible in very exceptional conditions or circumstances, but I bet there's something like that. I'll have to ask the AI about the next time I see you. Captain, that you, Mugi? Come in. Captain, the guy was telling the truth. A bunch of Monday sect warriors are going to search the Xiaowa in between 5 and 7 o'clock this evening. Very well. You protect Songhua, just in case. Based on the past experiences, I have a feeling that the guy Kung Yang is going to come after us. With just a little investigating, he'll easily find out that we're connected to Songhua. Songhua is still too young to be left alone. Would you have to stay here and act as a bodyguard? Yes, sir. Of course. Hey, is anyone here? Da-dum. What's going on? I was just closing up the shop for the day. These people said they wanted to speak with you, so I brought them here. Well done. Anyway, have a nice chat. You're going now. Sure. What's the punk that took out Young Juke and Jinso? Oh, come on now. Why do I always have to do the dirty work? You? Yeah. That's right. What are you gonna do about it? Well, I won't kill you right away. I'll cripple you first and then make your death as slow and painful as possible. Gee, I'm so scared. He launched at him. Wham! Boom. Damn, they're going at it. Okay. We dropped him. Hey, get up. Don't act like such a baby. You bastard. Are you gonna keep fighting? Or are you really foolish enough to continue a fight you can't possibly win? Let's get out of here. I can't believe this. Was that pathetic numbskull really supposed to be a bodyguard? Damn, look at his weapon. You know how weak these sleeping dragon gang losers are. That's why they called us in to help. Still, I suppose he wasn't completely useless. After all, he saved us the trouble of having to look for these guys. Who are you? Before we introduce ourselves, we need to take some security measures. Our weapons are quite unique. We don't want too many people to know about them. Let us just get rid of it. Get rid of a few witnesses first. Yeah. Oh, wow. You'll be dead soon anyway, but I'd really like to know our name. I'm Doto, and this here is Yellowhole. We're known as the mighty Doyoho Duo. Duhoyo Duo. Mighty Duhoyo Duo. You mean the 2 of the 100 strongest warriors in the Murim? That's right, you've already heard of us, huh? They're pretty sharp. Gangs, you guys here? Yes, I suppose you could say that. They hired us. What do you want? You know very well what we want. You come to get the great blue booster. Go back. Mugi, you take the guy with the spiky hair. Go all out against him. Don't hold anything back. Is that really necessary? He doesn't look too strong. You need to be extra careful around people like him. Just look at how naturally and smoothly they wield those strange weapons. Did they achieve perfect unity with the weapon, or they have more ki than you? Hey, I have the great blue booster pill you're looking for. But the only way you're going to get it is by beating me. If that's so, then that makes this much simpler. I'll fight the red hair guy next to him, sir. Hey you, red hair, get over here. Sounds good to me. Now then, Mr. Victim of the Day, let's head outside and get this over with. Been dying to try out some new techniques I just perfected. Sweet. Sure, I've always wondered about you people. The 100 strongest warriors in the Murim. The people that have risen above all the other masters out there. Today I'm finally going to find out. That's how powerful you really are. Alright guys, as you can see we only have 5 left. So the next video I'll do 3 here. This one, and then I'll follow when I do the last 2. That's what we're gonna call it. But as always, thanks for hanging out. As I always tell you guys, leave comments down below. Make sure you guys like the video, share it out, and support us in any kind of way. We really appreciate it. It's your boy G, and I'm out. Take care of yourselves and each other. Peace.